What is up, guys? How's it going? My name is Dentes. No, the D is not silent, but it is big. Alongside with me is Wuzzy.
What is up, guys? My name is Wuzzy, and no, I'm not fuzzy, but I got some Call of Duty gameplay here for you guys today. It's actually going to be on the map Siege, which is pretty odd because Siege is probably one of the hardest maps to get gameplay on, but
And finish the game before the time limit expires.
yeah, and we're playing Domination, and this is obviously Ground War, which made the map a little bit more interesting. Still not one of my favorite maps, but definitely was a lot more action-packed than usual.
I heard it was Thunder's favorite map.
Oh yeah. No, definitely one of the I would say worst maps in the game with Stonehaven. But I mean, on Ground War they do become a little bit more playable. So, what we wanted to talk about today. Well, first, do you kind of want to go over what you were using in terms of like weapon?
I completely forgot, but I know it was something OP. It was the
think you were using-
AK-12 with muzzle brake and FMJ. Enough said.
Yeah, and then I was using the Bison, which is my favorite submachine gun, to be honest. And
OP.
the gun, yeah, rapid. I mean, the fire rate on this gun is amazing. Hip fire is out of control. But I was using muzzle brake and foregrip. We're gonna be talking about Infinity Ward is constantly asking for feedback in their game, right? So we were like, oh, this is a perfect time. Me and Dentist took the time to write down a list. We got a couple of things that we want to say, and we're like, you know what? This is the perfect setting to do so. So we're gonna go over a couple things. You may agree with some of them, you may not, but
we took these into account. We pretty much knew that this is stuff that the community wanted.
yeah.
So-
We went to a bunch of comment sections, everything. We think we got it down pretty
Yeah,
well.
I mean, we might have missed the nail a little bit, but I think we pretty much, got everything everybody wanted. So,
Yeah.
Wuzzy, go ahead and start it off.
Okay, so obviously the first one is gonna be an option to turn off the kill cam, right? I mean, what do you think about that, Dentist? Do you think that's good or no?
I mean, you really don't want to know where someone killed you from. I mean,
Yeah, that's stupid.
it,
Why would you
it's
want-
no, you don't need to know if they're camping or not.
Yeah,
You don't need
please.
to know if they've been in the same corner the entire time waiting for you to walk by.
No,
No, just turn it off.
exactly. Why is it even there? I don't know.
I don't know.
What?
And other things, a lot of you guys have been complaining about some guns not being weak enough, and we pretty much found the one gun that was so underpowered. We thought it
Yeah.
was about time we gave it a buff, or we recommend a buff. So the MSBS, we know it's not strong enough. I understand that Infinity Ward's intentions were to make it a one-shot kill gun, but I just don't think it's strong enough.
Wow,
I think
it's
they
like
could
you
do better.
read my mind. Like, I was thinking the same thing as soon as you said it. MSBS needs to be buffed. It's ridiculous. I want to kill people in half a bullet, okay? I don't want to have
Half
to...
a bullet. I just
like-
want the bullet cartridge to kill them.
I don't understand why that gun is... whatever.
Leave your thoughts about that in the comments below, guys. MSBS buff, definitely.
Alright, so, I mean, a lot of people are talking about the weapon DLCs that are going to be coming out, so... We have some ideas here. Me and Tez is kind of going to go off with some ideas, some favorites, obvious favorites from previous games. The models, akimbo, attachment, they have to... You know what? It shouldn't even be an attachment. It should be mandatory.
Mandatory akimbos on the models. You know what? Genius. Pure genius.
Yeah,
And
like they
they
have
should-
silencers
along with
built
the
into
gimbal?
some guns. We're gonna
Along
have
with the gimbal?
models.
Just along with the Kimbos, FMJ added to it as well.
It's perfect. Wow.
Right there.
I just
Beautiful.
realized how we should be hired immediately. Any other suggestions for weapon DLCs?
The DSR from Black Ops 2 before it was patched
Oh yes, of course.
with ballistic CPU and laser sight.
I mean, of course. If you want to talk about when COD died, as soon as they patched the DSR, like, come on,
Oh
guys.
man, like that's when everything. Vonderhaar, like I know, he I don't know, man. Vonderhaar could have done a better job.
Please, yeah. Well, that's for another commentary.
That's why we have Tina.
Yes, of course.
All
But what's the next one, Dentes?
Let's see. I think they need to bring back Cap 40s.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty interesting. Before patch, of course.
yeah.
Again.
Extended mags and akimbo.
Can we just talk real quick? No more patches, all right? Just leave everything the way it is. All right, come on.
Exactly.
God,
Right, the way that they were brought into the game should never be changed.
perfect. So what's the next change that you want to see in Call of Duty?
I think they need to buff the cars. I'm not
When's-
seeing enough people dying from cars.
I was just gonna say, when's the last time I died by a vehicle? Never.
When's the last time
Ever.
anybody? Oh, killer.
Oh yeah, that was.
And the license tags. the license plate tags, they need to say Optic Gaming on them.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But no, but yeah, just paint the car green.
Yeah, it's a shame. I stand next to vehicles the whole game hoping to get killed by them. Not once. Not once I get die by them. They need a definite buff. All cars need a buff. That's gonna be in the patch notes for sure.
You know what? Make that the new Keem Strike.
Wow. Perfect. That actually works. This one I think a lot of people are gonna like. You know how you take a lot of time to rank up your character and your stats and all that. Screw that. We're gonna reset the ranks after every month.
Month? No, 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 no. Let's go hard mode.
Oh,
Every 24 hours, loop it.
wow. You know what? The people on Infinity Ward could do it. I
Yes, they
have faith
could.
in them. I have faith in them.
Yes, they
So,
could.
yeah, that's definitely a possibility. But what's the next one we got here?
Oh, this one was everybody was talking about this one. People were pretty much saying, I'm tired of pressing down the trigger so much. So we heard you,
Right.
and we're gonna make the Bulldog automatic now.
Oh,
It's
wow.
gonna shoot just as fast as any automatic SMG, and you know what? You just have to hold down the trigger.
Now, I take back my previous statement of no patches. That should be a patch. Make the Bulldog completely automatic. That's a good. Yes, 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 yes. That's
Uh,
definitely a good one.
Beautiful one.
Yeah, that'll bring back the AK-12 essentially. But whatever.
Uh, what else
So
we got?
next we're gonna talk about snipers. So a lot of people are like, they're saying, oh, the snipers aren't good enough and all that other stuff, which is true. I mean, what they should do is have it so that all you have to do is slightly tap the left trigger and then hit the right trigger right after, and boom, you get the kill. I mean, to me, that's the most insane thing right there. That's the best idea I've come up
Wait,
with.
wait.
What?
I think it's already in the game. I think
Is it?
they call it quick scoping.
Oh my God! I almost forgot.
I
You know
mean,
what? Yeah.
they even do trick shots, like they spin around
Yes.
and randomly
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah, I should have known that. Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep that in the game. We're not gonna even mention to them
Yeah.
because as soon as they hear something about snipers, they're gonna patch it. You know what? Forget it.
Yeah,
Just
just
crossing that
cut
out.
that. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll delete it.
Okay.
Oh, personal favorite right here.
Oh.
They need to change the name for Cranked. Cranked is just not a good game, not a good enough name. They need
Oh.
to change it to Turn instead of Cranked. And instead of
Oh.
saying whenever you get a kill, instead of saying you're cranked, just need to say you got turned up. So
Oh.
and they need to have a voice too. Instead of saying cranked, just be like turned up.
Yeah. I mean, hire the guy from Halo.
No,
the guy
hire
that
the
does
no,
Lobos.
hire killer. And every time you
Oh.
get a kill after, he just goes woo, woo, perfect.
That works too. That works too. Yeah.
Alright, one last one before we go.
All right, so one last one. Free fall 24/7. I mean, we had this with Nuketown. Free fall 24/7 needs to happen. It needs to be cranked all the time. I'm honestly debating whether this should be a game mode that we play constantly. Not even free fall. This is the only map and game mode that we should play. But
I agree.
it's just some ideas that we're
I-
having.
And- and a side note,
Oh.
IMSs, they need to be able to go through walls, and they definitely need to take off that beeping noise that the IEDs make. I mean, that's just
That's
too
so
OP,
stupid.
alerting people that
Yeah.
IEDs are about to be there.
That is really dumb.
But,
But
that
I
being
mean-
said, guys,
if you guys haven't noticed already, this is just a joke. We obviously don't want any of these things to happen, but sometimes when we're playing Call of Duty, where you try to figure out why certain things are, and we kind of think maybe this is what they're thinking when they're doing some of these things. But if you guys did like the video, don't forget to leave a like. Tell your friends about the channel. It's what helps us grow. And remember, guys, keep calm.
and drop a 50 bomb.
And what better map to show you how ground war plays than Stonehaven, right? It's Stonehaven team deathmatch too, so even better. So let's see what we can get going here.